They think I'm nothing much. I understand because I'm older now. I say nothing because there's no talking.
What you are listening to is a performance of a lifetime.
I dream with my eyes open. I tried better than everybody else. I hope they free my brother. Still, they think I'm nothing much.
Over the last 3 months, these King County youth have built up the courage to share their personal experiences in a public setting.
I wonder why people judge. I hear TikTok. I see police lights.
Experiences that all have a common theme: court involvement.
Just a kid in the 206 trying to get rich, looking up high, but I'm stuck in the pit. Mama throwing.
But instead of serving time in jail, King County and 4Culture have developed a brand new program, an arts-based alternative to incarceration, to help these young people find their creative voices and enhance personal skills that will keep them out of jail. It's called Creative Justice.
You're always here when I do something bad, but never acknowledge me for when I do the good things.
To be able to talk about their stories in a way that was empowering to them, to get them to use art for what it's good for, which is to express that which sometimes you may not always have the words for, but it can give you a way in, to tell them that they didn't have to be defined by the sort of popular narrative around young people who are struggling.
I can't even remember the last time I slept in my own bed.
We looked at music, we looked at visual art, we looked at film, just to give them a lens to look through. And the coolest thing was watching them surprise themselves, because I think they move through a lot of spaces where people have really low expectations for them or no expectations of them. So to watch them do things and then have that moment where they're like, wow, I can actually do this. This is pretty fly. And that was the cool part for me.
One of the most touching moments of the public performance was a descanso, a Spanish tradition of memorializing the dead. A brother of a group member here tonight was shot and killed recently, a harsh reminder of what young people in our community face.
We know we want a healthy, vibrant, and equitable community here in King County, and as citizens, we believe that. And so, what we do with Creative Justice is a reminder of that for folks, for myself, for the participants, and whoever else comes into contact with the project.
Anytime you can create things that disrupt the trauma that's associated with being incarcerated is a good thing. Anytime we as judges have those alternatives at our disposal is a good thing.
Diverting them or taking them out of the system into community projects like Creative Justice is the most effective way to keep them safe in the future, to leave them fulfilled, and also to have the community safe and fulfilled.
I wasn't trying to graduate. Yeah, they said I was a fool. Cause in my hood, you dead broke or you just dead, one of the two.
It really has opened my eyes to looking at the youth in a different way, looking at them as more of a whole person as opposed to what the crime is that they've committed.
Creative Justice is a really vital program because so often, these are the young people that get left behind because
there are a lot of people who feel if you do a crime, you do the time. Creative Justice provides a better way to do the time, to understand the roots of incarceration, and to use the arts to build self-esteem, confidence, leadership, and teamwork. The program will serve 48 youth this year.
Sky so high.
I think this program is really great. I think it's a beautiful idea, and in itself, it's growing and blossoming into something very, very helpful in our community.
It actually helped me through a lot. It made me realize life in a creative way. Yeah, and it gives not just me, but a lot of young teenagers, good, and helps you make good choices in life and good opportunities to go to be successful if you want,
That's what makes Creative Justice really interesting, because it's a collision of an education about the way systemic racism, systemic oppression works, combined with the power of art, right? So you learn about these things and you can really look at your story and your situation, and then you're given the tools to express your ideas and your solutions and your story around it. And I think that's the marriage that has to happen if we're talking about real change over the long haul with them.
Ultimately, our system should be about hands-off. The fewer interactions, the better. From my perspective, I see that we are making investments in our community, not just in these youth that have come through our doors, but in our community as a whole, how to make it stronger and better.
And I just want to say thank you guys, because you guys actually made me believe and had us, not only me, but us open up and actually, yeah.
Class of 4Culture's Creative Justice. Together we can get there.